Hi, Kristen. How are you?
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up in your world?
Well, I was recently accepted to nurse practitioner school.
Good for you.
Thank you. I'm currently a nurse working at a high school, making pretty good money for that. But we are about to send 2 children to college. So by the time I get out of school, the kids will be going. And I was just wondering if you had any tips on how to finance my part of the education so we can send them through without coming out with debt.
Yeah. Can you not cash flow it?
We probably can, but I'm real bad with that.
You're real bad with that.
I'm real bad with budgeting and paying attention to it. My husband and I go back and forth about, we got every dollar. He's just way better about keeping up with it, but he doesn't spend the money. So I'm nervous because I don't see where it's going to come from.
Okay. So what is your household income now?
We make just a little more than $200,000 a year.
Okay. And where does all that go?
Well, we don't have much debt, so it just goes.
Okay. All right. So, kind of sounds obvious that making $200,000 a year, you ought to be able to pay for nursing school.
Right. My concern also is timing. We've got one about to start driving. We're going to have to get a third car, add her to insurance, and our expenditures are going to go up with that as well. So
yeah. So she gets a $2,000 car.
Exactly. God, I wish you could tell her that.
I just did. She gets to go to school without debt because her mother's
Right.
willing to go back to school to get her nursing, do her grad work in nursing.
Right.
And so that the family can cash flow for her to go to school.
Right.
She doesn't get to pick unless
Right,
unless she
exactly.
has the money
That's what I say.
unless she has the money to write the check, in which case she gets a say in what she picks.
And that's not the case.
Yeah. So she doesn't get to pick.
So when you say cash flow, school, I mean, will they take a monthly payment, or how does that work?
Well, you make $200,000 a year. You save up the first year's tuition before you go.
Right.
It's not that expensive.
Right. That's right.
What, 30, 40 grand will put you through? It's a 2-year
Total.
program, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. So you need 60 grand out of 200.
Right.
Well, that still leaves you 140. You can't live on 140 in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second year I won't work. So
Here's what I'm talking about. The point is that you are better at budgeting than you admit. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say you needed $60,000 to save the life of one of your children. You would suddenly be a budgeting freaking expert, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can do what we want to do.
That's right.
And so do you want this badly enough? That's the question. To actually roll up your sleeves and go, hey, we're all bearing down here, people. You get a $2,000 car, shut up. There's no vacation. We're not going out to eat all the time. We're going to live on a written budget. Mama's going back to school. Why? So you people can all go to school debt-free, because I'm working my butt off, and you're going to remember the day that your mama paid a price for you people to win.
Okay.
And we're all leaning into this as a family for the next 2 years.
Right.
And then you dive into school and you finish it, and because the great news is you guys make great money.
Right.
I was scared to death when I was talking to you. You were going to tell me you made $30,000 a year or something.
No.
I'm worried. I don't know if I'm going to do this, but I'll pick on you a little bit.
Okay.
Dumb people don't get to go to graduate school, okay?
Okay.
So you're smart enough to do this. You're just being lazy.
That's right. That's true. Absolutely true. I'll give it to you.
Well, I think you're awesome people, and I think you're going to do a great job. And but it's just, treat every dollar like your life depends on it. Treat Financial Peace University like your life depends on it. And all of a sudden you get really good at it. And here's the thing. It's just a decision. I mean, you remember when you took your boards?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Completely leaned in and focused to the exclusion of all other goals.
Right.
And that's how you passed. Because you don't pass those things being lazy. You don't pass those things sliding into home.
Right.
You got to step on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm telling you to do. You know how to do this. All we're doing is just changing the subject. It's not nursing, it's money. But the good news is it's not rocket science. You don't have to have a freaking master's degree to figure this out. It's 6th grade math. It's making you behave, your husband behave, your kids behave, so that we hit a higher, more noble goal, which is education for you, which then provides extra income to provide education for the rest of the kids. This is a great goal. There's a real reason. You got a really nice big why here. And if you got a big why, you can sacrifice to win.
Right.
You got this. You call me if I can help, okay?
Thanks so much, Dave.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.